Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenny. So today's video, as you probably saw from the title, will be a little bit different because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and it's one of those things that I just keep postponing and today I said that's it, I can't handle this anymore and I just need to organize it. So basically I'm gonna be decluttering my makeup collection, dressing table, vanity area. I've recently bought a bunch of new products and things that I honestly don't have much space for in my dressing table because I have a lot of older makeup products and just a bunch of stuff that I need to go through, and I probably need to get rid of a lot of things that are probably too old or makeup that has already expired. So yes, we're gonna be doing that today. So if you want to see how I declutter my makeup collection and reorganize my dressing table vanity area, then stay tuned and keep on watching. So this is what my dressing table vanity makeup area looks like. It doesn't look that messy on the top, but wait till you see what's in the drawers because it just got a little bit out of control. So if you're wondering, this dressing table was actually custom built for me. I knew somebody who knew how to make this type of things, and basically I just designed it and told him how I wanted it, how the drawers needed to be, and I picked my own handles and all of that. And I have my shoes storage shelf right here, which is what you actually see on the background of my videos, and this was also custom made. But anyways, this is a very simple table. I love that it has a glass on top, and that's exactly what I wanted because if you know, sometimes makeup can get messy and I didn't want to have to worry about cleaning, the white painting on top, because if you don't already see, I love white. I have my little puffing thing where I sit down to do my makeup and it's also white. So I'm really not joking when I tell you that this has gotten out of control. So this should be a very functional drawer in which I can easily find things, but that's not the case. Look at this mess. So that's what happens when you just go months and months saying that you're gonna organize things, but you never do. That's what my drawers currently look like. I think that's the only drawer that actually is a little bit organized. Look at this mess right here. Yeah, this is just like the random drawer. And we're gonna go from this to this. I think the way I'm gonna do it is that I'm gonna get everything out and then I'm gonna sort, by type of product and then see what I want to keep and what I don't. So let's get this started. Alright, so these are all of the foundations that I currently own. So I'm gonna try to go briefly through each one of them. So this is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. That is a keep. I love that foundation. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I also love it. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I don't have much left, even though you can't really see it in the bottle. So I'm still gonna keep it so that I can finish it up. Now this next one is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is one of my favorite foundations. I don't know why I have two. I think one of these ones, I think I started using a new bottle without having finished the other one, but either way, okay, this one I think it's the empty one. I think it's pretty old because I started using a newer one and I forgot to use up whatever was left of my prior one, so I'm gonna toss the other one. So I'm gonna keep the newer one. Now this is the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I love this foundation. So next, this is the Dior Skin Forever Foundation. I love this foundation, so I'm keeping that one. This is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I like it. If you haven't seen it, I did a review on this foundation, but I find that at this point in time, is a little bit drying on my skin, so I'm holding back to use this one until it's summer. Next up, I have the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. I like this foundation, but I find that it's a little bit too dewy for me. So I can still use it, but it's gonna be probably not as much. So I'm still gonna give it more tries. This one is the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. I love this foundation, so that one I'm keeping. It's a BB cream by Garnier. I don't even remember how long ago I got this. I was never really a fan, so I'm throwing it away. Next, Maybelline Fit Me Foundations, but this is the dewy one. I've only used this once, so it's pretty new. I still haven't given it a fair shot, so I'm still keeping it. Oh my goodness, this too. I don't even know where I got this too from. This one, I think my mom gave it to me a long time ago. I don't even know where they sell this, so I'm getting rid of that one. Sorry, mom. Not really a fan. And this is like a mousse type of foundation that I got from like a magazine. Not really a fan, so I'm also getting rid of that one. Now, this is a Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the stick form. Obviously, this is very dark, so I actually use this to contour, so I'm still keeping it. Next, the Loreal Pro Glow Foundation. I really love this foundation, so I'm keeping it, and it's also sort of new. The last two. Okay, this is a NARS Tinted Moisturizer. I have to say I really like this one for those days that I don't want to wear any heavy foundation. This is great, but I forgot I had this. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is pretty old, so I'm getting rid of it. This one, this is the Urban Decay One and Done Naked Skin. It's supposed to be like a light foundation, but to me it's like a BB cream. And it also has SPF of 20. I really like this one. I actually really love it, I have to say. It doesn't give you much coverage, but it's great for those days that I just want a little bit of something, you know, to even out my skin complexion. I'm almost out of it, so I'm still gonna keep it to make sure that I use all of it. Okay, so it looks like those are all of the foundations that I'm keeping, and this ones right here are all of the foundations that I'm getting rid of. Alright, so these are all of my face primers. As you can see, I don't have that many of them. Even up to there recently, I only had those, because these are actually 3 new purchases if you saw any of my recent hauls. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. I really like this, but I can't really use this alone, so I'm just gonna make sure to use it up, and I don't think I will repurchase. This is the Marc Jacobs Coconut Perfecting Primer. I love this primer, and this is almost an empty bottle. This primer has been very well loved. I recently got a backup, so I'm just gonna make sure to use this up. And yeah, so we're keeping those. This one is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Primer. I used to only use this one, but I hate that. I think up to recently the spray thingy, the dispenser doesn't work that well, so it just leaks all the time. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna use it up, and then I don't think I will repurchase. And these are 3 new primers that I got recently. So basically I'm not getting rid of anything from this section. I'm just gonna make sure to use up those that have very little product left, and then I'll just stick with the other ones I will have. Alright, so these are all of my concealers slash correctors that I have. So to start off, I have this Age Rewind Famous Concealer by Maybelline. As you can tell, I'm almost out of this. I'm pretty sure it already expired. It's quite old, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This LA Girl Pro Concealers that I have here, I actually really like using this one for contouring. So I'm keeping those. These 3 are sort of new. Okay, actually this one is the peach color. This is very good for when you have dark under eye circles, so I have been using those two. These two are pretty new, so I still haven't used them, so I'm gonna keep those. Now this random product is by Becca, and this is like it's not a concealer, but it's like something that illuminates your under eye area in addition to concealer, so you used this before, so I'm keeping that one. Next up, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealers, and I really like them. I have the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. I think it's an okay concealer. I find that it creases on me a little bit, but I'm still gonna use it. I like it. This is the shade Gingerbread, and as you can see, I got it for contouring. Next, I have my Tarte Shape Tape concealers. I love this concealer. Who doesn't, right? Next, I don't even know why I have two of this Naked Skin. I almost think that one is very old, and then yeah, this is a very old one. So, okay, so I'm definitely throwing that one away. This one, let me see. Oh wow, it says that it lasts 9 months. I'm pretty sure this is very old, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. I love this one. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This one is pretty much empty. I already got a backup, so might as well, I'm gonna throw it away already. Now this is the one that I used to use a very long time ago. This is the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. I think I still want to keep it. I haven't used it in a very long time, but if you remember, this used to be that concealer back in the days. So I know it's not that old, but it is getting there, so I'm gonna make sure to use this up. But I am throwing away this three. Now onto face powders, setting powders. So I don't have that many, as you can tell. I can already tell that I'm keeping this one. It's pretty new. This one, I like it. I just don't reach out for it too much, but I think it's a really great product. I'm still keeping it. This one is pretty new, so I still haven't had the chance to try it out that much. This one, I mean, I love. What else can I say? I also have a MAC Mineralize Skinfinish powder. This one is pretty old. I do use it though, but I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I like it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this up, and it probably already expired. Now this one is new. If you haven't seen recent tutorials, I love this Marc Jacobs Finish Line Coconut Perfecting setting powder. So I have been reaching out to this one even more than my Laura Mercier recently, so obviously I'm keeping that one. Lastly, I have a Makeup Forever HD. It's like a press translucent powder. Let's see if I can open it. So you can tell I already hit pan on it. Oh, I think I just got my nails in it. I already hit pan, so I think it's a good powder. I don't think it's the best, but I'm still gonna keep using it. Okay, so that's that. Now onto bronzers. I don't think I have that many, so this I think is gonna be pretty fair easily. So I'm keeping pretty much all of them. I just got rid of this one right here. Now we're getting into blushes. I don't think I have that many. Once again, that's what I think. So I'm still keeping quite a few. I'm only gonna get rid of this one just because I don't really like the shade, but those should be fine. I think I can find space for them. So I'm very excited for this section because, as you can see, these are all of my highlighters, glow type of products. So let me just tell you that I'm not getting rid of anything from this. Pretty much I used all of them, and I can just walk you through which ones I have. Surprisingly, I don't have that many, I guess, highlighting products because yeah, I can only use so much, right? So I have a glow kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is on the, what is this one? This is the That Glow palette. I use it a lot. I really love. I have the one by Nicole Guerrero. I really love that one. I have Becca highlighter in Opal. I have obviously Anastasia and Ambresi highlighter. You don't need to see it. I have MAC Oh Darling highlighter. I really love. And obviously I have my girls Desi and Katie collection with those of colors, Mírame and Fuego. I really love. Those are really some of my favorite ones. I have my oldie but a goodie Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and I have a Makeup Revolution strobe highlighter, and I have two by J Cat, Beauty or Cosmetics. I think Beauty. I like those two. And when it comes to liquid highlighters, actually I'm missing one. Let me quickly reach out to it. This is sort of a recent addition to the makeup collection. They actually sent it to me and I'm very excited. I love it so much. Another of my favorite liquid highlighters is also the Cover FX Enhancing Drops. I love these two products to just simply apply directly onto the face, even the body, or to mix with your foundations. And I have these two by J Cat. These ones are a little bit different colors. They're more playful. I don't reach out to them often, I want to say, but they're still really good. Sort of like liquid illuminating products. So yeah, those are all of my highlighting glow products. So now on to brow products. I don't think I'm getting rid of pretty much anything from here. I love all of them. The only thing that I am gonna get rid of, this is a Ulta brow tint. This is not in my shade, but I love pretty much all these products. Okay, for mascaras, this is very easy. I do have a lot of mascaras that I probably opened up and I never really finished the tubes, so I can tell right away. So all those that I put on the top row are very old and they no longer work, so I'm just gonna get rid of those, and I'm keeping this 4 on the bottom. Okay, so now let's talk about lipsticks and lip glosses and any lip products. So I already went through them because I don't want to bore you too much, make this video way too long, but essentially I'm getting rid of this ones right here. I just have some glosses that are really old and they already expire. They don't even have any names. Maybe you might recognize some of those. Or like for example this one by Revlon. I hate the formula, and some all lipsticks that I either don't like the shade or I just know I'm never gonna wear them again. So I'm getting rid of this ones right here. So I only had one of these trays before and I literally just went to HomeGoods and grabbed this ones. They were like, I want to say like $6. Honestly, these are perfect for what I need. But I just wanted to show you this. Isn't this so funny? So the lipstick holder, it's called literally Lipstick Junkie. I mean, I guess that's what I am, right? If I need space for so many lipsticks, but I'm not using this one right now. I did get it just because I know at some point I'm gonna buy more lipsticks and I want to have the same tray as the one that I'm using right now. But I don't think I have that many lipsticks, and I just like to put them like this with the name facing up so that whenever I want to, look for a shade, I know where to find it. This right here are basically all eyeshadow palettes that I just got a long time ago, and I don't think I'm ever gonna need them, or they're just old, and honestly the color payoff is not good, so I am gonna get rid of them. So let me actually show you what the dressing table looks like right now. But basically the top, I'm still keeping everything the same. I really like having this little glass holding thing right there, just because these are like some of my perfumes that I use on a daily basis, and those are also my setting sprays and just a few liquid type of products that I literally use every day. So I like to have those on display, and also because they're just easier to grab. I do have my diffuser my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour collection book. And my makeup brushes, those are just half of my makeup brushes because the other ones are very dirty. And I wanted to show you this cute little thing. As I said, I went to HomeGoods right now and I found this and I just thought it was the cutest thing. It's just basically like a cup that I think you can put either beauty sponges or you can do makeup brushes. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it was so cute. Just look at the lashes. So it got me and it's pink. So I got it. So for right now, I have it right there. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. And of course I have my mirror and my doggy here who wants to come out in the video. So I'm just gonna quickly show you what the drawers look like right now after I organize everything. So it might still look a little bit messy, but I think this is very functional for me. At least I find that it's just gonna be easier for me to just grab my makeup products. So I basically organize it in this way. I have my makeup primers. I just have this like acrylic holders. I have my concealers right there, and I line up all of my foundations just like that. And then I also have my setting powders. I have my bronzer just like that, and then I have blushes. And lastly, my highlighters. So I already went through, you know, which items I'm getting rid of from this drawer with you earlier. So that's just what my end up collection is gonna look like for those type of products. I think this is very functional for me. I did think of putting like actual acrylic containers for these items, but honestly it was just gonna take up too much space and this drawer is not as deep. So this works perfectly for me. That way I just have everything in the way I will do my face. So that's basically everything that I need for my face makeup. Mostly I don't have face palettes in here, but we'll show you in a little bit. And then moving to these drawers right here. So this is the way I organize this one. So this little container right here is going to be basically anything brow products. So I have my brow pencils, my brow pomades, and I also have mascaras. And then this one right here, so half of it, it's going to be lip liners, and the other half is eyeliners in the pencil form and also liquid liners. So I just have them right here. I think it's going to be easy to grab. And this long tray right here, it's basically all of my liquid lipsticks on the left, and I have my lip glosses on the other side. I do have some liquid lipsticks in here, but the bottom ones are just glosses. I did show you this product earlier in a different container, but I found this one in HomeGoods and it fits perfectly across my drawer. So I just thought, you know, I will put everything together so that way all of my liquid, you know, lip products are going to be in the same tray. So that's that drawer. See, hello baby, come on baby. I need to open this drawer and I don't want to hit you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so this drawer right here is basically all of my eyeshadow palettes, and it wasn't that messy, but I did go through them. But I do have, you know, my Dominic Cosmetics, Loreal Pro, KKW palette. I have my Naked Heat palette, and I do have, you know, Modern Renaissance, the soft, what is this one? Yeah, Soft Glam. For some reason I was gonna say Soft Glow. And I have just a couple other smaller palettes. I have Cielo. I'm showing my eyeshadow palettes, baby. Can you please move? And I do have my Perception eyeshadow palette. I have a Blossom palette by Blush Tribe that I still haven't used. Oh, and this is one of my newest additions. I just got it This is the Warrior palette by Juvia's. I know if you haven't seen it, it's another neutral eyeshadow palette, but I couldn't say no, guys. What can I say? I do have this one, Be Bella GoPro palette. It's very beautiful. I have a Loreal Pro. I have my Morphe 35O palette. I have that Jaclyn Hill palette, of course, and I do have another Morphe palette underneath. So I think this works good for me for what I need. And then I just put some other smaller eyeshadow palettes on this side. Of course, my Desi X Katie collection with dust colors. Don't mind my swatches on my hand. I was trying things out earlier. I have my Dream Street palette, another palette by Blush Tribe, BH Cosmetics, my Natasha Denona Sunset palette, and these ones are just single eyeshadows that I have from Makeup Geek, and some MAC eyeshadows as well. So those are basically all of the eyeshadow palettes that I'm keeping. Yeah, that should be enough for a while. This next drawer right here is a little bit of a miscellaneous type of drawer. So basically I'm putting all of my regular lipsticks, which I went through with you earlier. So those are right here in this corner, and then over here I'm gonna have all of my gel liners. I do have some colorful ones right there, and then I have the normal black and brown, and I have some glitter pigments. And over here I have a bunch of the Shock eyeshadows by Colourpop. And then right here I have some liquid eyeshadows by Estila. You know, I love these eyeshadows. These are just the smaller ones. I have some more glitter, and I have other smaller lipsticks that I just couldn't find space for, and then just random things right here. I have my Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes, and then over here is basically all of my face palettes, and by that I mean like my Loreal Pro contour palette. I have some glow kits by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have a blush palette by Ofra Cosmetics. I have another blush palette by BH Cosmetics, and I have a highlighting palette by Makeup Revolution. Oops, I'm already knocking things down here. And then on this side, I do have a couple things that are actually new. I just got them. This is the Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer contour palette by Morphe. I still have it in the box because I still haven't tried it yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. And I did get one of their new blush palettes. This is the AW, which is the warm blushes palette. So I have those two. What else do I have here? Oh, I have a lip palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I just have basically any face palette and some random face products. Another blush palette in here. So I think this works better for me, because that way I know that this top drawer right here is just eyeshadows, so I can always reach to this drawer, and then anything that has to do with contouring palettes, bronzing palettes, highlighting palettes, they're gonna be down here, and any lipsticks. So that just works good for me, at least. And then this last drawer on the bottom, this one is definitely gonna be very random. It's nothing that has to do specifically with makeup. I do have extra makeup brushes right here, like clean brushes, and I just have like face mask, some body products, and that's just the best I could organize it. It's a very deep drawer. Basically this is gonna be like any other random products that I want to keep in here. So I think that's that. Okay, so I know I look different because today is actually the day after than when I filmed my intro video. So yeah, I really needed to do this decluttering and organization because I have been purchasing a lot of new makeup recently, and it was just getting too out of control. I didn't see everything in my collection because everything new was basically sitting on top of my vanity, and I had, you know, just all makeup that I wasn't really using and that had already expired, as you saw. So I definitely feel like a weight has been lifted off me. So it feels very nice to know that now I know where everything is at and I can easily find things on my dressing table. I really enjoy having you here, and I hope you enjoy this video decluttering and organizing my makeup collection. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't joined this family yet, subscribe to my channel down below and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss any new videos. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.